Hello, welcome to the next in the series of Finding Joy in Prayer. It's a tough time, lots of things going on, problems with climate change, wars everywhere, local youth stabbing each other, and people's personal inner turmoil. So sometimes it's really hard to pray, and I've been asked to share my thoughts with you. For me, it's a conversation with God more than a wish list, and a quiet reflection that stills my mind, sets me right, and once in a while a knotty problem gets solved, or at least a fresh perspective is put on it. It's always comforting to be in the church that we're familiar with, the sacred place. But for me, I feel more inspiration from being outdoors. Everyone who knows me knows my love of the outdoors. And this being the fourth Sunday in Lent, we are celebrating Mothering Sunday. So it seems appropriate also to celebrate the joys that Mother Nature brings to us. So, join me outside and let's do some gardening. Well, I described prayer as a conversation between God and myself. Who better to talk to than He who is a constant companion, trustworthy and faithful? And where better to have these conversations than in the midst of His creation? At this time of year, our lovely gardening group on Tuesdays comes to clear the church driveway. You can see this side's not too badly done. But as we shovel up the muck and the dirt, we find even amongst that there's beauty. Only this week we've been digging up little dirt heaps here to find worms. These worms are feeding on the dying leaves and creating compost. Isn't that amazing? I don't know if I can find one for you right now. Ernie dug a lot up on Tuesday. He's most fully scared them all away. But they've been doing their bit. Look, there they are, look. Oh, he's gone hiding. Yeah. Don't be scared. Working hard to turn all this decaying leaf structure into good earth. And the daffodils are poking their heads through the soil now, as the snowdrops did before them. They emerge from just tiny little bulbs, and yet they're packed with enough nutrients to supply them with all they need to provide those leaves, the strong stems, and the beautiful flowers. Think of the amount of stuff that you'd need to pack into your rucksack for a journey such as that, to last the whole year. And imagine the patience you'd need to wait for your annual moment to show yourself above the soil. Isn't that amazing? Looking around and experiencing all this and so much more as the days go by lifts my spirits, and I find myself expressing joyful gratitude at my surroundings. And so as we look to celebrate Mothering Sunday, thinking not only of our birth mothers but also of Mother Earth, I pray for God's joy to fill our hearts. And I'm reminded of that wonderful hymn, O Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the works thy hand hath made. I also enjoy walking. The higher and the more remote the better. Walking is a great way to have a conversation with anyone, especially God. Take a deep breath and exhale all the rubbish that blocks your prayer life. Take gentle steps, not the rushing about kind when you're busy catching a bus or rushing to the shops, but a restful rhythm, heel to toe, heel to toe. Feel the ground beneath your feet and find beauty and joy in that. Embrace the sounds and the sights around you. And then suddenly your mind opens and you find so much to pray about. I appreciate that not everyone has the ability or the mobility to walk long distances, but a short walk down a familiar path, or even walking a route in your own imagination, can help in this meditative walking. Some use a labyrinth to guide their walk. Labyrinth walking is an ancient practice used for spiritual centering and contemplation and prayer. Entering the serpentine path of a labyrinth, you walk slowly while quietening your mind and focusing on a spiritual question or prayer. If you're interested in this, read Walking the Sacred Path by Lauren Artras. Then I just look at the changes in nature, look at the shapes in the trees, the clouds, the shadows, feel the breeze, occasionally the sun, hear the crunch of the leaves, and pray as you walk. Focus on something that's been troubling you perhaps, and the solution often comes to mind just when you least expect it. And again I think of something, Psalm 121. I lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. That's it for me.